DJ Zenyatta here. You are tuned in to KDVS Davis, 90.3 FM. This is my show, Panic on the Streets of London, and a happy March to everybody. This is my first show of the month. Already, oh my gosh, already almost, okay, not quite, but almost halfway through March. This year and this quarter especially are flying by fast. I know finals are already next week, so I'd like to wish a good luck to all my fellow Aggies out there. You got this, we're almost done. I know this quarter has been eating me alive, so I personally cannot wait for spring break. So I'm very excited. We're almost done. And just a heads up, I will be here during spring break, so feel free to tune in 2 weeks if you like. Yeah, I hope you've had a great start to March so far. I just like to, before I get into today's program, I'd like to give a quick shout out to another DJ here. This past weekend, I actually left my apartment and actually went out for once. And on Saturday, I went to Harlow's to see a Smiths cover band called This Charming Band. And it was a great time. They knew their stuff. They had the style down and all the mannerisms down, everything. It was a great time. And I would just like to give a shout out to DJ Dog Juice for letting me know about the concert in the first place. I wouldn't have known about it without them. And just give them a shout out to their show, Surf and More. That's on Friday mornings. And it's always a really fun show. They always have really cool set lists. So feel free to check that out if you like. Thank you, DJ Dog Juice, for the tip about the Smiths cover band. I had a great time. But yeah, okay, without further ado, I'm going to get into today's episode. You'll notice today it's very synth-pop oriented, or at least the beginning portion of today's show. And I think that's perfect because, boy, am I tired. So nothing like some good synth-pop to keep you awake, help you in this home stretch as we make it to our final exams. And so, yeah, I'll probably be listening to this tonight while I'm working on my notes, trying to stay awake. It's been a struggle. Okay, that's enough of me talking now. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to KDVS Davis, and we're going to kick things off right now.
Densas y cabañas. lost gone behind. And I once in love and it was divine. Soon found out I was losing my mind. Seemed like the real thing, but I was so blind. Mutual mistrust, lost gone behind. In between what I find is pleasing and I'm feeling fine. Love is so confusing, there's no peace of mind. If I fear I'm losing you, it's just no good. It tease me like you do. Listen to the sound of my voice. It's so unclear. These emotions so true. Sometimes I can't even sleep at night. This burning inside makes my heart beat like a drum. Makes my heart beat like a drum. Makes my heart beat like a drum. Over you. There could never be another place in time that could remind me of you. Sometimes it almost seems like nothing's ever changed. I'll just close my eyes and I'm lost in you. Somewhere in the back of my mind, a memory is burning like the summer sun. Picture of a place I've seen before. It's an image of you. Sometimes I can't even sleep at night. This burning inside makes my heart beat like a drum. 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 Over you.
DJ Zenyatta here. You're tuned into KDVS Davis, 90.3 FM, and this is my show, Panic on the Streets of London. To do some back rapping of the songs that we just heard, the song that played just right now was Heartbeat Like a Drum by Exotic Birds from their 1989 album, Equilibrium. Just before that was a cover of Heart of Glass. This was by The Associates, and this was released as a single back in 1988. Just before that was The Cure. That was The Walk. And this was originally released as a single from the year 1983, but I was playing it off of the station's copy of Staring at the Sea, which was a compilation album of their singles released up to 1986. And then kicking off today's show was our Spanish song of the day. That was La Zona Fantasma by Aviador Dro, and that was from their 1986 album Ciudadanos del Imperio. Okay, so I hope that woke you up. It certainly kept me awake. And we're gonna jump into this next block of also very, still I say pretty synth oriented in a way. Yeah, we got Soft Cell and more coming up. And this next song is actually going to be a current. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.
Looks can be deceiving.
I'd be surrounded by these buddies, but I've never felt so cold. Your eyes met mine. I can't resist. Fools one last time, and you made me go. Nobody sees me the way you see me is easy. So I get all night. Go our separate ways with a kiss. I say I'll see you in my Nobody sees me the way you see me is easy. So I get all night. Go our separate ways with a kiss. I say I'll see you in my graves.
In your little black book, you've got the names and the favorite persuasions of the people in the headlines. I'm in the under A and I'm rated under B. You've got photographs to prove it, and I swear to God it's not me. You've got a hard heart, being hard is your art. You think love is a dirty, dirty word. You pick up the phone and you ring me when I'm at home, and then you put it down and I'm reaching for my Valium. My secret life, living life on a knife edge of life. Tell my wife, and she's just had a breakdown, and I'm not rich, but you know I'm top in my pitch, and you'll ruin the lot, finish everything I've got. My secret life, secret life. I'll give you anything, anything to shut you up. Why do you hate me so much? What have I ever done to you but leave you? I don't wanna play cat and mouse, have the neighbors looking over at my house. All the secret smiles when I walk in the room, and I think I'm gonna crack up soon. I'm gonna run away, find a place in the dark where I don't have to hear the nasty, nasty talk. Change my sex, change my hair, be hard to find anywhere. My secret life, living life on a knife edge of life. Tell my wife, and she's just had a breakdown, and I'm not rich, but you know I'm top in my pitch, and you'll ruin the lot, finish everything I've got. My secret life, my secret life. I'll give you anything, anything to shut you up. Why do you hate me so much? What have I ever done to you but leave you? Ooh, my secret life, my secret life, my secret life, my secret life.
DJ Zenyatta here. You're tuned into KDVS Davis, 90.3 FM. This is my show, Panic on the Streets of London. And the song that you just heard right now was Secret Life by Soft Cell from their famous 1981 album, Non-Stop Erotic Cabaret. Just before that, we jumped to the 90s this time with Beautiful Ones by the London Suede from their 1996 album, Coming Up. And just as a side note, maybe you've noticed or maybe you didn't, but I've been kind of sneaking some Britpop into my sets these last couple weeks. And yeah, so I've been on a little bit of a Britpop kick. I've been listening, mainly to the main four, so Oasis, Pulp, Suede, or the London Suede as known here, and then Blur. But hopefully I'm hoping to branch out more and hopefully play a little bit more Britpop for you in the near future. And then anyways, also just to let you know, the song that kicked off today's program, not today's program, but just that little block right there was, as I mentioned earlier, that was our current track. So that was released just last year. That was Come Undone by Walt Disco from their album The Warping. And I discovered this band because actually last year I had tickets to see OMD. I was supposed to see them in September, but it got postponed. I was so sad. And but luckily it was just postponed, not canceled. And so I'll be able to see them in June, fingers crossed. And so yeah, anyways, how that ties back to Walt Disco is Walt Disco is going to be the supporting band for OMD during their tour this year. So I wanted to check out some of their songs and see what they like, and I think they're pretty cool. They're from Glasgow, Scotland. Side note: Glasgow, Scotland's got so many great bands. It's crazy. They're like loaded, past and present. But anyways, yeah. So I thought they have a really cool sound. It's like I've heard them described a bit like the Associates, which I played earlier today, and I can agree with that. So I like how they kind of throwing back to that post-punk sound of the 80s, and I appreciate that. And so I thought that was a really cool song, and I'm happy I was able to play that for you. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to jump into this next block. So yeah, the first 2 blocks are pretty energetic and bouncy, and we're going to chill out a little bit with these next couple blocks, but they're still synth-pop, still very synth-oriented. And so thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll check back with you soon.
soon. Sudden stillness as the rainfall starts to freeze. I'm Mr. Blue, I'm here to stay with you. And no matter what you do, when you're lonely, I'll be lonely too. I'm Mr. Blue, I'm here to stay with you. And no matter what you do, when you're lonely, I'll be lonely too. A young girl, she's shaded, bears the scars that never faded. A baby that was born on Christmas Day. While the heavens sing their song, a child's life is never long, 'cause the food supplies will only last a day. I'm Mr. Blue, I'm here to stay with you. And no matter what you do, when you're lonely, I'll be lonely too. I'm Mr. Blue, I'm here to stay with you. And no matter what you do, when you're lonely, I'll be lonely too. Patriotic emotion is the cause of the commotion. To all, there's really no one here to blame. Soldiers taking orders, 'cause we must defend the borders of our nation. The other side's the same. I'm Mr. Blue, I'm here to stay with you. And no matter what you do, when you're lonely, I'll be lonely too. I'm Mr. Blue, I'm here to stay with you. And no matter what you do, when you're lonely, I'll be lonely too. I come to you at night when all the world is sleeping tight, and I beside you till the early morning dew. You can't hear me, you can't see, but you can feel me when you read the folded letter she left addressed to you. I'm Mr. Blue, I'm here to stay with you. And no matter what you do, when you're lonely, I'll be lonely too. I'm Mr. Blue, I'm here to stay with you. And no matter what you do, when you're lonely, I'll be lonely too.
DJ Zenyatta here. You are tuned in to KDVS Davis, 90.3 FM. This is my show, Panic on the Streets of London. I'm going to recap the songs that we just heard in this most recent block. And the song that just finished was Mr. Blue by Yaz, or Yazoo, depending on which side of the Atlantic you're on, from their 1983 album, You and Me Both. Just before that was Good Night, Mr. Matthews, by the Australian band Icehouse from their 1982 album, Primitive Man. Just before that was Big in Japan by Alphaville from their 1984 album, Forever Young. And then kicking off that chill but still synthy block of music was Blue Sea by China Crisis from their 1985 album, Flaunt the Imperfection. Okay, so keeping up with the synth pop theme for today. This next block, we're gonna kick things off with Depeche Mode. It's actually gonna be a more recent Depeche Mode song. This was released off of their album Memento Mori, which came out just 2 years ago. And so feel free to stay tuned in if you like, and I'll talk to you very soon. So thank you so much for tuning in to KDVS Davis.
You'll be the killer, I'll be the corpse. You'll be the thriller, could you love me? Your flowers and your make-believe, the secrets and the notes you keep, the promises left on the sheets. You'll never love me. Fool your friends, believe your lies, make amends and alibis. In the end, you can't disguise that you'll never love me. You'll be the killer, I'll be the corpse. You'll be the laughter, I'll be the punchline, of course. I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. I'm the sun and air of nothing in particular. You shut your mouth, how can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does. I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. I'm the sun and air of nothing in particular. You shut your mouth, how can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does.
DJ Zenyatta here. You are tuned in to KDVS Davis, 90.3 FM. This is my show, Panic on the Streets of London. I hope you enjoyed that super uplifting block of music that I just played. So yeah, I'll do some recapping of the songs. Then we got some messages for you, and then back to the music. And so without further ado, the song that just finished off our super uplifting block of music was Burning Bridges by Naked Eyes from their debut album, Burning Bridges, which was released back in 1983. That's my favorite year of music, by the way, 1983. And just as a quick fun fact, the first vinyl record that I ever bought for myself was actually the Naked Eyes debut album. But actually, I bought the American release, so that one has a different album cover art, and they changed the name. But it's the same thing, just about. And so, yes, Naked Eyes, that's always a very special band to me. I'm always happy to play them. And I don't think it's a synth-pop episode without Naked Eyes, if you ask me. But anyways, just before that, we played an interesting cover of How Soon Is Now. If you thought that this sounded kind of like the Psychedelic Furs singing The Smiths, you're on the right track. The artist behind this was Love Spit Love, and that was basically like a spin-off group of the Psychedelic Furs when they went on, I don't know if they broke up or if they went on hiatus, but they stopped recording music for a bit in the 90s, and so they kind of went on and did their own little projects. And so the lead singer of the Psychedelic Furs went on to form Love Spit Love, and they did this cover of How Soon Is Now, I believe for some like movie soundtrack or something, but I think it was really cool to listen to. It's always one of my favorite Smith songs. And in case you're curious, that was released back in 1996. And then kicking off that block of music was Don't Say You Love Me by Depeche Mode from their most recent studio album, Memento Mori, which was released back in 2023. I know I've talked a lot about concerts this show. It's been on my mind a lot lately. And I'd just like to give it like a shout out. That was I was very lucky to see Depeche Mode when they brought their Memento Mori tour here to Sacramento a couple years ago, and that'll always be like one of those like just nights of my life that like I'll never forget. And so I think it's a great album and great band, great memories. Okay, so I'm going to jump to the entertainment calendar right now, and then as promised, I'll play some cards, and then we got some very cool music coming up. I think this next block of music's we're kind of shifting away from the synth pop, and it'll be a little bit more post-punk oriented. But you'll see if you feel free to tune in. Stay tuned in if you like. So anyways, for the local events, all these cool local events happening in our community these next few weeks, it looks like this Friday there's an art walk. It says at the art building plus TB9 on this Friday, March 14th from noon to 3 p.m. There'll be snacks and drinks. All are welcome. It looks like there's going to be undergraduate art on display, basement gallery, and undergrad studios, as it says here on the flyer. Looking at what else you have to look forward to, it looks like on Friday, also on March 14th, and this Saturday, March 15th, the Mandavi Center presents Nava Dance Theater and Rupi C. Tut. Looks like the show is titled Broken Seeds Still Grow, and you can check this out at Vanderhoof Studio Theater. It looks like what else other things that we have going on. It looks like we have led by the Reclamation Project and Sacramento County Youth Commission, we have the Stand Up and Speak Out Forum for Mobilizing California and Empowering Youth Civic Action. And it's a statewide conference for youth activism, immigrant rights, racial justice, liberation of all, community organization, coalition building, and educational equity. And if you want to join in and participate in this event, it's going to be held on Sunday, March 23rd from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the UC Davis Conference Center Ballroom. And that is located at 550 Alumni Lane in Davis, California. And if you want to check out more about this event, you can check out tinyurl.com/standupspeakout25. I'll do maybe like one or two more events for today. And so it looks like you can join aorta for a crash course on facilitating disagreement on Thursday, April 24th, so next month. And it looks like it's online via Zoom, so that's cool on Zoom. It looks like for us over here on the West Coast, it'll be from 4 to 6 p.m. And I'll do one more. It looks like the SAC Youth Center is hosting free enrichment classes for this spring. And you can do these cool creative things like sewing, music. Looks like they got a content creation class too. And so feel free to register. You can check out more at the SAC Youth Center's social media pages, and I'm sure on their website as well. And this is targeted for ages 14 through 24. And the address for the SAC Youth Center is 1901 Del Paso Boulevard. Okay, so yeah, lots of cool things coming up this spring in our wonderful Davis and Sacramento community. And so I'm going to jump into some carts right now and then back to the music in just a moment. So thank you so much for tuning in to KDVS Davis.
Many people have foot problems and don't suspect arthritis. Arthritis is a disabling and sometimes crippling disease that affects 40 million Americans of all ages. Arthritis strikes the joints, causing loss of motion, swelling, stiffness, and pain. This can be a particular problem in the feet since each foot contains 33 joints. If you experience any of the symptoms of arthritis in your feet, see a doctor right away. For more information, visit www.apma.org.
Don't tell me about their coverage. Tell me how you're keeping Insuracare in the black. Tell me how that's possible with you writing checks to every Harry Hardrock and Sally sob story that gives you a phone call.
Are you a current UC Davis student?
Are you experiencing significant expenses related to accessing physical or mental health care?
The UC Davis Health Equity Fund just may be for you. To learn more, visit shcs.ucdavis.edu/HEF.
Are you a musician or a music lover? Musiclandria is here to help you create, connect, and grow. Whether you need access to instruments, a musician's makerspace to practice, record, or bring your ideas to life, we got you covered. We also offer a space for all ages community events, and we're always looking for volunteers to help make music accessible to everyone. Get involved, explore our programs, and learn more at musiclandria.com. Or you can follow us on Instagram at Musiclandria.
Are you interested in sponsoring this or any other hour of KDVS programming? If you or your business would like to know more about sponsoring KDVS programming, you can contact the KDVS Underwriting Department at underwriting@kdvs.org.
Time to go, I'm stuck, I don't float. Glasses clink, volcanic drink. Here's to us and the adventurers. Adventure, adventure, and haunted gardens. New moon in the air, blue saxophone plays solitaire. Razzmatazz, ghost of jazz, indigo and espresso inside soul guitar. Music from the mystery box. Energize, improvise, time to kiss and go too far. Adventure, adventure, haunted gardens. Adventure, adventure, and haunted gardens. Adventure, adventure, and haunted gardens. Adventure, adventure, and haunted gardens. Keep me haunted.
Troubled weather's on its way, tempest threaten us today. There's no respite for long dark nights, just the fantasy of spring. From the hailstones of summer to a scorching winter land, a frozen dead sleep endlessly beats down on this buffalo land. Flames look closer to the core from city limits, fireball and shores left behind a near ghost town. Save the life of the cannons resounding. Still there was no rain, no rain, no rain, no rain. Once more in the line of fire, oh, there's the gray sky where cannons aimed at the eye, heralding the rain.
DJ Zenyatta here. You are tuned in to KDVS Davis, 90.3 FM. And we are close to wrapping up today's show of Panic on the Streets of London. But I will do some quick back rapping, and then I think we'll have time for one last song. And so, to fill you in on the songs I just played right now, as a side note, this last song, it came out really fuzzy when I heard it here in the station, so I'm fingers crossed that it came out nice and clear for you, because it's a great song. That was Edges of the Lines by Madeline Goldstein from her Otherworld EP, which was released back in 2023, so a fairly recent track. Just before that was Cannons by Susie and the Banshees from their 1986 album Tinderbox. Quick side note, I had some cool friends help me suggested these songs to me, so I'm glad I was able to find them and play them for you today, because I think they are indeed great songs. They've been sticking in my head all week as I've been preparing for this show. But anyways, okay, back to what I was playing. Kicking off that block right there was Haunted Cocktails by Jackie Brooks from her 1984 album Sob Stories. And this is a song that I found just by doing some advertising work here at the station. I think last September, like right before the school year started, I came here and just wanted to kind of scope out what we had here at the station. And I came across this album. I'm like, she looks cool. And she indeed does sound cool. I really like this album. If you want another recommendation from this album, I recommend Lost Without Your Love. And it's actually kind of a hard album to find online because it's not streaming. So kind of really the only two songs you can actually find online are Lost Without Your Love and Haunted Cocktails. Again, just to reiterate, this is by Jackie Brooks from her 1984 album Sob Stories. But anyways, okay, yeah, I had a great time coming up with today's show. I think it was a pretty good show. I had a lot of fun. As always have a lot of fun here at the station. And so I'm going to end this show off with the Cocteau Twins. This final song for today's program is going to be Millenary from their 1986 album, The Pink Opaque. So thank you for tuning in. And I will actually be here during spring break. So feel free to tune in 2 weeks you like, and you'll have some more 80s tunes to listen to. So thank you so much for tuning in to KDVS Davis 90.3 FM. This is DJ Zenyatta, and you just listened to Panic on the Streets of London.